Hi, today I would like to summarize all the journey that I have in Australia for the past 6 months. So today is 12th July 2022. I know it's been weird for me to be vanished, being private, being this and being that. It's kind of really surprised for me to be in a really private life. I've never really thought about it. I know that it's still on the way to be on the social media, but at the same time I feel like my life is kind of really private a lot. I do enjoy being me at the moment. For the majority of just being back at this time, I realized that I found me. I know who I am. I know what I wanted to be. I know what I wanted to have in my life, and just figured out things that I wanted to have more in the future. It's just really spectacular to be here and to be back once again. Is just a dream come true. Now, let's summarize in January. So the first time in January 22nd, I was landed here, and it was just a really nerve-wracking because I've never really thought that my life is going to be in such a better place, and it just really got me to a point where I just proud of myself. I feel proud of me. And I know that it's been tough and hard for me for the past 1.5 years being back to Cambodia. When I first landed, it was just really weird because I was actually traveled back to where I was living. It's totally a complete different area, so it's just kind of really weird, but pretty new to me as well. My house owner would be seeing this video. I just want to say thank you so much for a helpful person, because without you I wouldn't be able to stay somewhere that I feel so much comfort, and it feels so warm and it feels just like home. I just want to say thank you so much for that. January, it was my first road trip ever with my friends, because it's been such a long time that I've never really traveled. Living in Australia for 3 years, I've never really had the chance to travel a lot, because I was actually focused much on work, studying, and I was actually wasting a lot of lifetime journey being here. Back in 2018 to 2019, I was actually going on a summer trip for the first time with my close friend. Shout out to you guys, and thank you so much for being friends. After that, I need to get back to work in terms of earning money. I know that it's been hard and tough without any money going around in Australia. My family support, which is not a problem, but as a son, I feel like I need to earn money so that I can afford for my own thing. And that's just a type of journey that I always wanted to be. I wanted to buy this, I wanted to buy that, and right now I'm literally achieving it. I buy things that I want to buy, I earn what I want to earn, and I just do whatever I wanted to do. It's just so weird to think about life without money, but at the same time, when you work too much, you kind of feel like the money is not important anymore, because you don't feel all the happiness. You just work your ass off. I don't know what other people's perspective is, but for me, it's just like that. Yes, getting back to work, I believe that I work at a really nice restaurant these days as a waiter, and it's just really nice to see all people. Talking to people is just all my passion. I would say that I usually get anxiety attacks sometimes, but once it comes to serving the customer, it just got me to a point where I just feel like I am the host. I'm just grateful to serve people these days, and I'm just enjoying my job, and it's a really good part-time job that I have after suffering from the financial crisis for the past months. And now that I'm back to earning my own money, it really is encouraging moment that I have. I would never really expect that I'm gonna get that nice job, but I know that I made the right decision, and I'm proud of it, and I'm just grateful to have a friend who's introduced me to this kind of place, and I'm just so grateful. I just want to say thank you so much. It just means a lot to me. February, I wouldn't do much thing. I got COVID for the first time after a long time, The condition was pretty mild. Really hard for me to even think about it, but at the same time, me and my friend was actually coming back from the trip, and we all get COVID, which is not really a bad situation because we kind of have a really mild condition, so it's just fine back in the days, and I'm actually getting normal now. In February, I was actually just finished my stuff, applying for new visa. Everything needs to be organized. I need to settle down, celebrating Chinese New Year by myself. It was such a really hard time for me because I miss my family a lot during the Chinese New Year, and I got COVID, which is really hard for me to even understand it. In March, I get back to school, obviously. My university is still doing online class back in March, and it's just a little bit weird to be in an online class for the past year after COVID. But I'll be back to the actual class this month or next month in August, and I'm just so grateful to go back to campus. I just want to finish my bachelor, graduated on campus, and just like I want to go out there filming my life, what's going to happen. I just hope that it will be a better semester for me, and it will be the best and last semester for me in 2022. March, I work my ass off and study at the same time, which is really hard to balance it, but I love the fact that I enjoy doing it. Having my condition legs problem, as you guys watching my documentary, it really is hard to go to work and go to study at the same time because it really is stressful. Going to work is fun for me, which is why I am really balanced it with my life and work and study journey of my thing. I do taking a lot of medicine, which is why, as you can see, my hair is falling down a lot. April was the first time I hang out with my workers. We decided to go on a trip. It was such a nice road trip. My first time going on a road trip to somewhere that I don't know at all, and there was like a huge villa house with 4 bedrooms, and I was just really enjoy all the moment. It's just a trip that I would never forget. Celebrating Easter, Khmer New Year. So many things happened in April because I decided to move out from my first house. It was really hard decision for me to decide to move out to another place because I thought that it's going to be a place where I can settle down. But after living for 2 months, it just feels weird because my life is not developed at all. So I decided to move out, which is where I live at the moment in Caulfield. I believe this is the first apartment ever in my life that I can afford. I don't really spend much money on house because I just thought that it's not really is necessarily. And for me, spending $700 to $750 on house is such a huge decision. And I would never thought that I'm gonna be living in Caulfield where I don't even know. I don't know like which direction. I just don't know at all. I did a lot of research. Moving is such a hard decision. That's how it's ending for April. May is one of the most interesting things ever. So the first May started, I still have school going on. I was gonna finish my school because I only have 3 units to study. So I finished my May unit, and it was such a really hard unit. I was struggling, kind of fun a little bit, but at the same time, I'm kind of balanced it with my work because, like I said, it's fun to go to work. Every single day going to work is fun and just enjoyable. So like when I come back home, I would never stress about work. I just need to focus on another thing, which is my study. I hang out a lot. I spend a lot of money. I do what I wanted to do, but there are so many things happen inside the circular of my life that I wouldn't share because it's really hard to talk about that. It was the moment that I missed my home a lot, and I missed my parents, and it was hard growing up. Being alone, it's just like really hard, but it was my decision to be that way, so it's not that of a bad thing. Let's end the episode of May. Let's talk about June. June has started, and I wouldn't know where I would go because all of my plan is just to buy winter clothes, go into Ice Mountain, experience the ice for the first time. I enjoy doing it a lot. I went to 2 different mountains where I can see the ice snowing. It was fun, to be honest. We all kind of really experienced the first snow, and it was just like really it's like a magical moment. This is my last year being like a international student, so I would love to like explore more, enjoying my life, even though that I know that I need to work so hard to save money. But at the same time, I feel like I need to have a life and I need to enjoy my life because back in the day, like I said, I wouldn't really have much time to enjoy it because I focus on a lot of work. June is one of the most interesting months because so many things happen. I got my sadness, I got into trouble, I got my realization of just becoming like a better person. Also, I got sick once again, but it's not like a condition that it is really serious. I spent a lot of money just like May. Go to another mountain, which is Mount Bobo, the Ice Mountain. It was a little bit fun, but at the same time, it's kind of really awkward. It's also my birthday month, so I just enjoyed it a lot. I just love the fact that I love myself so well. I treat myself a lot. At the end of the day, it's just me who's understanding me more. That's why I'm recording this. It's just like a summary of like what happened for the past month. It's like a long video, but I need to talk about it. I need to summarize it in terms of like looking back. What did I do? What happened to me? That is always the things that I do when I'm going down. Like I was actually just looking at my life back in the days and just realized that which one is better, what should I do to improve my life. Pretty much it for the summarization of my 6 months living in Australia and be back to normal, back to the person I wanted to be, and just like living my own life, even though now that I can't eat meat. And I wouldn't consider myself as a vegetarian person, but like eating tofu, fish, egg, vegetables, without eating all those kind of like beef, steaks, chicken, pork. I just pretty much enjoy my life, even though it's not that thing. I'm just proud of myself that I can do it. In terms of like living my own life and just combine everything that happened together, I'm just so grateful that I survived until this day. I wouldn't be able to be here without all my family support. I need to end this video because I really need to do something that is much more better. I hope you guys enjoy the day. Live to the fullest, enjoy your own life, and don't ever let anyone put you down to a situation where you can't even pull yourself back. Love yourself more, be the better version of yourself, learn how to respect yourself, even though it's hard to say no. But it's good to say it. It's good to reject people. It's good to like do you, be you, and just love in you. I know it sounds selfish, but I realize that at the end of the day, it's you who deal with all those kind of shit that happen in your life. It wouldn't affect anyone other than you, because in your head it's just going round and round, and everything that happened is just like you made it up sometime and it's just hard. I know that I say that, but at the same time, it was just kind of really weird to like think about what is going to happen to us once we fall into all those kind of situation, you know. Yes, that's the episode of today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know that it's been hard for me to film everything that happens around me. Thank you so much for tuning in to see what my life looks like. I don't know what's going to happen in my life actually. I know it's hard, but you will be fine. It's just a matter of fact of time. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.